a Prospex Diver's watch automatic for 34,000 yen only for 270,000 yen. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening everyone. Welcome back in our channel. Mad Corner here. And for this episode, we have to scrap the original plan, which is going to Omotesando. Simply because it is the peak of summer and it's quite hard for your uncle to go out there the entire day and fight this massive heat wave. By the way, I just recharged myself and tried to freshen up a bit here in Sutetsu Fresa in Kawasaki. From morning until after lunch, we were at Mitsui Outlet Yokohama Bayside, where I ended up buying this shoe. This is the Nike Pegasus 2K5 or 2005, and surprisingly, I got this badass shoe for only around 4,000 yen because they gave us 30% discount. The purpose of this shoe is to be a daily beater for our gym session every morning. Just in case you haven't seen that video, I'll put the link on the description box down below. So after this one, you can check it. Or probably if you are interested more about sneaker hunting or shoe hunting in an outlet park, then you might want to go and check that video. Anyway, so Plan A has been cancelled now officially. The strategic thing to do right now is to go to a place that is near to us, something relevant, and definitely within our interest. Once we say our interest, it boils down to watches, sneakers, toys, card collectibles, specifically Pokemon, in the best possible way. And those 5 elements being together can be seen in one location, and that's none other than, you guys guessed it, BookOff Super Bazaar. After checking in Google Maps, to my surprise, there is one very close in our location, and that's none other than BookOff Super Bazaar Kawasaki More. For you to see how close that is, it's just like 5 to 6 minutes of walk, and then we are already there. And after checking some of the reviews online, it seems like they have a good number of watches, and I'm quite sure that is not a stranger anymore to you. It requires a bit of luck, and let's test again if the god of watches is still in our favor. Speaking of collectibles and watches, alright, I made a Facebook group where you can join freely and discuss things that you wanted to discuss. If you want to share your thoughts that is related in our channel, please do so and join our Facebook group. I will put the link as well on the description box down below. And one more thing, if you have any travel needs or travel necessities such as pocket Wi-Fi, eSIM, hotel bookings, or even tickets for your amusement parks like Disneyland or USJ, please consider using Klook.com and take advantage of our promo code MADCORNERKLOOK to enjoy that 3 to 5% discount. Again, that is MADCORNERKLOOK, and don't forget to use it. I'm not going to waste any more of your time. Let's go! Touchdown, BookOff Super Bazaar, and as you can see, 3rd floor and 6th floor. So let's go inside. We are going to start our adventure at the 6th floor, and we are already seeing the watches available. Starting strong with the Seamaster Omega for 540,000 yen. The black dial, coaxial, while the yellow on your right is a Speedmaster automatic for 310,000 yen. It has a bright yellow with a bit of design at the outer part of its dial. And then moving to your right, a classy looking Speedmaster automatic for 270,000 yen. If you will convert that to Philippine peso, 270,000 yen, roughly around 100,000 PHP. They have 2 Rolex Datejust. On your left is a 594,000 and on your right is 726,000. If you are a tourist here, you can present your passport and they will give you 10% discount. Since we are the hard-hitting section of the watches, Grand Seiko is making its presence, both of them, GMT watch on your left and the one in the middle for 330,000, while the one here at the middle is at 270,000 yen. Quite visible in your screen, they have a ticking secondhand, meaning these are quartz watches, while the third watch here is a King Seiko. However, it's an automatic watch. It has the high beat inscription, and if you will check the second hand, it has a sweeping movement. This is interesting. A Prospex Diver's watch automatic for 34,000 yen only. Blue dial with a combination of red and blue on its bezel. Somehow like Pepsi as they call it Moving to the right side, a diver's watch from Prospects line, but this has a quartz movement for 55,000 yen. Moving on, a Prospects, I don't know what this is, for 25,000, and more. More in here, boys and girls. Sinn is actually surprising us in here. I can still remember in our early days of content creation, I have no idea what brand is this. So somebody kind of asked me, you don't know what Sinn is? Now I do know. Founded around 1960s, if I'm not mistaken, and they're specializing in pilot and chronographs, and very vivid in front of you. This looks like a classical piece. And with the pure black approach with some touches of cream or white, definitely this is something. For 200,000 yen, you can take it home. Moving on, we are seeing Hamilton's here, day-date complications. These are automatic watches between 62,000 yen, 39,000. Look at this clean-looking silver dial, but it's quite big for 30,000 yen. A Jazzmaster, second-hand, 44,000. And then quartz Hamilton for 28,000. There are some khakis as well from 41,000 up to 62,000, which is this one. And it is an automatic watch. While the one in the middle, it's an automatic as well. I did not expect to see a tank-looking Hamilton and a khaki quartz movement and some Venturas. Another khaki automatic for 57,000 yen. Sorry about that. Tag Heuer friends, are you up? Because they have some Aqua Racers here from 110,000. Another Formula 1 for 145. And the reverse panda looking Formula 1 for 90,000 yen. We have some conversation starters here. We are talking about the Omega Swatch collaboration. We have Mission to Pluto, Mission to Jupiter, and the price range would be at 30,000 up to 46,000. Why did I say it's a conversation starter? Because the opinion here is quite divided and polarizing too. Me, personally, my stand on this, as long as you like the watch, you love it personally, then go for it. Nobody's stopping you. There's no right or wrong answer. But me, as a person who always thinks if it's totally worth it with its price point, let's move on to other watches. But don't get me wrong, I love Swatch. Here in BookOff Super Bazaar for 6,000 yen, it is possible for you to take one home. You guys already know that Japan is a force when it comes to watchmaking, right? And one brand here that's kind of being overshadowed by Seiko is going to be Citizen. As you can see them here, they're really lovely and the price is not bad. It always gives justice to its price point and functionality. It is no secret that Casio is loved by new collectors and seasoned collectors simply because they are very straightforward. In terms of functionality, it's there. The longevity of the watch, it's there. And they are not afraid to take things to the next level. Speaking of their next level, the Oceanus is present. It is also nice that Casio is taking another huge step for their brand in terms of their watch history, because they finally made their first ever mechanical watch. Even if they don't have their personal or their own movement, that is still a huge step for their brand. Those are the notable watches that you can see inside this BookOff Super Bazaar in Kawasaki More. I know it might look like underwhelming in this episode, but trust me, that is just the tip of the iceberg. Simply because the designer bag section is on a different level. I'm going to show you as much as I can, but let's run a montage first. This BookOff's strongest point would be the clothes section. So very obvious from left to right and rack after rack. And since I'm that person who wants to make the best out of our buck, I'm going to show them to you. For example, this slack here for how much? 1,200 yen, 500 yen. Look at this pants for 800 yen only. All you need to do is have the maximum effort in digging of what suits you well on these things. Trust me when I say that these are wearable, because I got one of my suits here for like around 1,800 yen. And look at this, for 800 yen only. It's just a matter of finding the right fit. And when it comes to jackets or puffer jackets, I was able to score as well something around 2,000 yen back in BookOff Super Bazaar in Omiya, Saitama. And I used it in Shirakawa Go. And if you are wondering how was the feel of it, dude, it was perfect. This black one looks sick for 1,200 yen only. Look at it. We are in this section and look at what we found. Definitely, this is something that I cannot pull off. But for 800 yen, if you are that kind of person, you know, you might want to give it a try. Finally, something within our element, anime figures. It is actually my first time seeing this kind of diorama for Luffy. It's from Bandai and you can take it home for 20,000 yen. And I'm telling you, it's quite huge. If we are speaking of the box, I'm not sure how is the figure inside. We are seeing a lot of G&Gs, some phone holders up here, this Luffy, some old Ichiban Kujis, And definitely some loose figures. Actually, you can buy this in a cheaper price because they don't have the box. Dandadan Ichiban Kuji just got out, but they have it here already. Last one version is for 6,000 yen. And the one on your right, Okarun at 4,000. The regular Momo Ayase at 3,400 yen. Something that is attached to our memories, Dragon Ball of course, Yajirobe, Raditz, Son Goku, Frieza, Bulma, and the young Goku here for 16,000 yen. That's quite pricey. A good amount of Jujutsu Kaisen figures and Dragon Ball on your right. As promised, we are going to check Pokemon cards here. And most likely you guys know I'm only buying Gengar cards, but it seems like luck is not in our side in this book of Super Bazaar because Gengar is not in sight, unfortunately. You will see more cards as you go deeper, but yeah, nothing for our collection, unfortunately. Well, boys and girls, that kind of wraps up this Book of Super Bazaar experience in Kawasaki More. I hope I was able to give you a good glimpse of what to expect inside. If you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comment section. And if you're not yet subscribed in our channel, please do hit that subscribe button down below. It will really mean a lot to me and help me moving forward in creating more content like this. However, if you're not yet ready, it's totally fine. You just being here watching our content is more than enough already. Thank you so much for spending some of your time here, and I'll see you again next week for another one. Mad Corner, I'm out.